Imagine receiving the greatest gift of your life, something you never dreamed you could have. What would your first thought be? Joy, excitement, gratitude? Paul had just received the most incredible surprise, a brand new car, a gift from his older brother. It was everything he had ever wanted, and he felt on top of the world. But then something happened. A small boy appeared, looking at the car with pure admiration, and with just a few words he changed Paul's life forever. "Mister, is this your car?" the boy asked, his voice filled with wonder. "Yes, my brother gave it to me," Paul replied proudly. "Wait, you mean your brother gave it to you, and you didn't have to pay for it?" Paul nodded, still smiling, expecting the boy to say, "I wish I had a brother like that." But the boy paused, then said something that shocked Paul to his core. "Wow, I wish I could be a brother like that." Paul's smile faded slightly. He wasn't expecting that. This boy wasn't thinking about himself. He was thinking about giving to others. Intrigued by the boy's selfless words, Paul asked, "Would you like to go for a ride?" The boy's face lit up, his eyes sparkling with excitement. "Really? Yes!" The car drove through the streets, passing buildings and parks as the boy watched in awe. But then, instead of just enjoying the ride, the boy had one request. "Can you stop here for a minute?" Paul watched as the boy jumped out of the car and ran inside. Moments later, the boy emerged, carrying his younger, disabled brother in his arms. The younger boy, unable to walk, looked up at the car with wide eyes as his brother spoke to him. "Look at this car, little brother. One day I'm going to buy you a car just like this. Then you'll be able to see all the wonderful things I tell you about." Paul watched, his heart pounding, his hands tightened on the steering wheel, his eyes misty blue. At that moment, Paul understood something he had never thought about before. True happiness comes from giving, not receiving. Paul stepped out of the car, gently helping the boy and his brother inside. That night, Paul didn't just take them for a ride. He gave them a memory, a moment of hope, joy, and inspiration. The car drove through the city, the two brothers smiling, laughing together. The boy didn't wish for himself, he wished to give to others. And in that selflessness, he taught a lesson greater than any material gift ever could. We all have the power to be a brother, to help, to live, to give. Not because we have to, but because we can. So today, ask yourself, are you waiting for a gift, or are you becoming the one who gives? If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Comment below, "I choose to give." Let's spread kindness together.